Dan Crenshaw is taking a lot of heat for calling some of his fellow members of Congress grifters and performance artists. Check out this clip from a campaign event in Texas.
Supporting these two. There's actually other veterans in Morgan's race. There's other front runners. But why support these two? Well, because I've been in Congress for almost 3 years now. There's two types of members of Congress. There's performance artists and there's legislators. Now, the performance artists are the ones that get all the attention. They're the ones you think are more conservative because they know how to say slogans real well. They know how to recite the lines that they know that our voters want to hear. Let me tell you guys something. In the first 2 years of Trump's presidency, when Republicans were in control, when every single time we were voting on Donald Trump's agenda, who do you think was at the top of that list voting with Trump, and who do you think was at the bottom? A lot of names you would recognize were at the bottom of that list. A lot of names you would recognize are at the top of that list. Number two is it's probably going to make you cringe a little bit. It's Adam Kinzinger. Voted with Trump almost 99%. He was number two. You know who's at the bottom? Everybody in the Freedom Caucus.
Look, Dan Crenshaw is taking a lot of heat from this, but here's what I'll say, and I think that he is both right and wrong about this. First of all, we'll talk about why he is right. We know that there are a lot of people in Congress on both sides right now that get a lot of attention by saying the most inflammatory, incendiary things all the time. They get a lot of attention. They are superstars. They get a lot of donations. You know, these people are very, very high profile. We get it. And look, Dan Crenshaw knows who they are. I know who they are. We all know who they are, right? So it's not even a need to sort of point it out. But this is where I think Dan Crenshaw gets it wrong. And this is what I think. A lot of these new members of Congress are generating energy. And these people are fighters, and they are generating excitement and standing up to the left in a way that none of these Congress people have before. And I think that sometimes where Dan Crenshaw sort of falls behind is that he is one of those types of Republicans at times that cares too much about what the left thinks of us. And you know, I used to be like that too. I think a lot of us went through that period in our transition until we realized, and I realized, that these people, the left, these people hate you no matter what. And for somebody like Dan Crenshaw, who likes to go on, you know, he was on SNL, you know, he goes on MSNBC, he's on The Daily Show. So he's seen by the left as like, oh, this is the acceptable Republican. And I think that he really likes that. And, you know, good for him, because we need somebody that's able to go to the mainstream media and spread the message. But I don't think that you have to denigrate some of the flamethrowers that we have in Congress on the right now, because those are the people that have to fight. Those are the people that have to stand up. Those are the people that literally have to say, I don't care at all what the left thinks about me. I'm going to stand up for what I believe in. And personally, I like both. Like, I like Crenshaw's aspect of how he goes out and speaks very calmly about legislative issues. And I like some of these other people that are on the right that are flamethrowers, because we need people like them to get our message out there. So I know that Crenshaw's backtracking on these comments a little bit. I know that they went viral in a way that he didn't intend them to. But look, he said what he said. I think that there's some merit to it, but I think that there's also a lot of merit to the fact that we have got some really hardcore fighters in Congress, and we need those to push the Republican agenda forward.